Every parent knows the look, the tears after a tough loss, the head down after a mistake, the anger when the game didn't go their way. And in that moment, the question hits you. What do I say? How do I help my child handle losing without crushing their spirit? For kids, losing feels bigger than just a game. It feels like a reflection of who they are. They don't yet know how to separate performance from identity. That's where we come in as parents. Our response in those moments teaches them whether failure defines them or develops them. I'll never forget this moment. I was 14 years old playing varsity soccer, and I stepped up to take a penalty kick that could have changed the game. I had all the confidence in the world, probably more than a 14-year-old should have had. And then I missed. Go figure. That walk back to midfield felt like the longest walk of my life. I felt like I had let my whole team down, and honestly, I just wanted to disappear. But it was in that moment, after the miss, that I learned one of the most important lessons I've learned about handling failure. And it didn't come from the game. It came from my parents. When I got home, I was replaying that moment over and over again in my head. I thought for sure my parents were going to lecture me or break down everything I did wrong in that game. But instead, they looked at me and said something simple. Don't dwell on your missed shot. They said sometimes you're going to make them and sometimes you're going to miss them. That's the game. And that's life. They didn't minimize the moment, and they didn't tell me it didn't matter. What they did was separate my performance from my identity, and that changed everything. See, when our kids lose, it feels huge to them. It feels like the whole world is watching. And in that moment, they don't need a coach. They need a parent. Most parents rush to correct. Why didn't you do this? You should have done that. But correction in a moment of failure only feels like more failure. What kids need is comfort before correction. They need to know that losing doesn't define them, that it's part of the journey. So what can you do? Number one, acknowledge their feelings. Say, I know that one hurt. It's okay to be frustrated. It means you care. Number two, normalize failure. Share your own stories. Tell them about the times you missed or messed up or fell short. Let them see that failure happens to everyone. Refocus on growth. When the emotions cool down, ask, what did you learn today that could help you next time? Those conversations don't just shape the way they see sports, it shapes the way they see themselves. Because here's the truth. The game is just practice for life. One day, your child is going to miss opportunities bigger than a shot in soccer. They'll fail a test, lose a job, face heartbreak. And when that moment comes, the lessons they learned in sports, the lessons you guided them through, will prepare them to stand back up and keep going. Parents, your child doesn't need them to protect them from losing. They need you to help them see that losing is a part of becoming. That missed PK at 14 years old, it didn't define me, but it shaped me. And that's the real gift of sports. Losing isn't the end. It's the classroom. It's the place where strong athletes and even stronger people are built. If this story connected with you, hit that like button and subscribe. Share this with someone else you know could use the guidance or the reminder. This channel is all about unlocking the connection between sports and life, helping parents raise confident, resilient, purpose-driven kids who can thrive on the field and in life. And if you want to go deeper, I wrote a book called Average Joe to Pro. It's a book all about unlocking the connection between sports and life to build strong athletes and even stronger people. You can grab your copy at builtdifferentathlete.com. I'll leave the link below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.